Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Haut-Beyleron. So, I've just been to the store. We picked up a standard header for the harvester, so we can go to the soybeans. Fortunately, as promised, the rain has stopped, the sun is out. It's a crisp November day, and yeah, it's time to harvest those soybeans. So, wow, since the last episode, what happened? Oh yeah, so I finished mulching the field. Should we go along the road, should we? Yeah, I finished mulching what had been a sunflower field. One contract finished, I collected the money, I've started off another one, and I've also started a hay baling contract up on field 2, so maybe we'll go do that, a little bit of that a little bit later on. I just thought, actually, I know I've been doing a lot of baling contracts, but, well, at least on Elm Creek, but actually, I thought if I did one on here, then I've got an extra hay bale or two for the sheep. So I figured I might as well. And then I won't do any more on here. I'll focus on other field work. But yeah. So and then of course now the mulching's done. Actually, what we could do with doing, I suppose. Oh, hang on. Sorry, no. I was about to say we need to get the spade up. But we don't, it doesn't need ploughing, does it, that field? No, okay. So actually that one, could just cultivate it, we could leave it, direct seed it, actually, to be fair, maybe next year. Yeah. It's too late to sow anything else. Yeah, tricky one. And then our cedar is a direct sow, but I don't particularly want grass in that field, so it's a little bit pointless. And as of right now, I don't have another cultivator or anything like that. I mean, I could spade it anyway and roller it so it's ready to go. Am I going to regret leaving that there? Nah, it's fine. Don't need these on anymore. But we did say that this one we definitely wanted to get mulched while I had the mulchers, so maybe we'll just focus on that. And this one also needs spading, so again, may as well get that done too. And then we can get the stones picked. So I'll just leave this field for now. We'll sort it out next year. Right. Lower it down. How's our header cutter bar? That seems about right. Okay. Cool. Soybeans. Okay. So we'll do a couple of rows of this. And then we'll go get the Massey Ferguson with the, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the mulches are still attached, so we'll go get that. I like the slightly thinner texture that you can see the field underneath. Pretty sure it didn't used to be like that. It's quite good. You can see that sort of seeded field texture with the little rows. Oh, sorry, my bad. Look how close we are to that corner. Probably ought to put the old hazards on, actually. Now I am wondering, unfortunately, having made the decision that I was going to put olives on this map, this map doesn't have an oil processing plant, which seems a bit weird. I've had a look round, I can't obviously find somewhere to put one, so I might put one at the end of this field, just in that corner. which is, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but I need to put it on land that I own anyway, obviously. But also, there isn't really, short of using a field somewhere else that's reasonably flat, there aren't many. And the end of this field, I mean, it's not flat, but it's not bad. If I put it in that corner, it won't be too bad. Now what are we doing? 10 kilometers an hour. I did remember to change the units this time. Always a bonus. I need to move that trailer on tight. Not being very straight, am I? But yes, I might put that in. I can't remember how much it costs. And logically, we might put that in soon. Because this time next year, we should have olives. Or do I wait and I squeeze another crop out of the whole field and then put the plant down? I might do that actually. You know what? Well, for right now, let's get it turned over. There's no rush to place it. Okay, just as long as I make the decision before I seed it. Whoa. Another car coming. I mean, I could do a headland, but we've got a little bit of runoff at each end. I was going to, but actually I need to focus on making the width so that we can get the mulcher in and get that being mulched while we're at it. Because I don't know, mind you, the forecast isn't for it to be particularly cold tomorrow, but by the day after we probably won't be able to work the ground. So actually we might be all right tomorrow. So if I get the mulching done today, actually then that's enough, that's fine. Have I missed? Oh no, it's just not spread the chaff there, right? Okay, so while we're at it, switch off a minute, it's kind of loud. Oh, no, sorry, missed. I did and ah about not getting a header trailer, but as you can see, the header sticks out a fair way from the side of the combine. So I figured, you know what, better that we have one really. I love that it takes a second for it to put the jockey wheel down and detach. It's not instant like it used to be. Hang on, not ready, sorry, my bad. So how are we doing so far? So 2,200 litres. We're not going to get a massive yield. Soybeans don't yield desperately high in terms of volume. But hopefully prices aren't too bad. Yeah. Le Jardin de Fermier is pretty good. Marathon is dropping. GCHP is dropping. Not bad. But we're not going to make a fortune off it. That's for sure. Right. Let me go get the massive focusing. So through slight quirk of recording failure, I managed to miss me starting off doing the mulching. But it is running. I've got to work on it now. I was just commenting actually how dreadfully fast the money goes down just because you've got a couple of workers going, and that's not a quick job that he's doing either. But there you go. Appears to be struggling a little bit. A bit slow. No, it's all right. But yeah, so the combine's full, so I thought I'd get the stayer and the half pipe and empty it. It should easily all fit in here. There we go, like there. Also have to move it so it's not in the way of the Massey Ferguson. 4,900, so it's more than I thought. I wonder when they're going to fix that. It's actually, it's going to do that again at least, and a little bit more. So actually it may not all fit in the trailer. Oh, that'd be interesting. It's more than I expected. Good. I like it when I'm wrong and I'm getting more than I thought. Yeah, so I was questioning myself as to whether or not the mulches were doing anything, but they are. There's going to be bits that I'll need to finish off, but that's okay. So let's just jump in here. And I was also just musing to myself while I wasn't recording without realising that, now, question is where I'm going to put this. I suppose I'm better off putting it right at the end here of the field, out of the way, where the Massey Ferguson has already done his mulching. So he's not getting in the way of either the mulching or the harvesting. Okay. Yeah, so I was just musing to myself. I was going through through my garage to see what I'd got, bought what I'd got leased. And actually, the seeder, because it's a direct sow, the cultivator attachment at the front, or power harrow, actually it is, actually also is detachable. So I was just thinking what I could do is remove the which I suppose you should know because it was in two parts. I was operating them separately. So I could remove the power harrow front and thence cultivate in said field over there. So that's a job that not too cold tomorrow. The ground doesn't look like it's going to be frozen, so that could be a job for tomorrow. If I get the mulching done today on both fields, then tomorrow I can cultivate the sunflower field, and if we haven't started it already, we can spade this field and do stone picking and all that kind of jazz. Because we are forecasting pretty cold weather for the first few months of the year, so it'd be good to have the fields as ready as possible. I could also run the roller over and get that seed bed ready, which probably in real life you wouldn't do until you were just about to seed, but you know what. And then that's all done. They're ready to be seeded and or planted. I haven't even thought about what I'm going to put in them yet next year. So I think that's the plan. That gives us something to do tomorrow. And still umming and ahhing what I want to do about timing on this map, whether I want to push it up to 3 days at times 10 or whether that might still be a little bit slow for now. There's not going to be that much to do. So maybe we keep it at a day, but then over January, February, March, if it's going to be snowy, I'm not going to have that much to do, so maybe we'll speed through a little bit in terms of, time, yeah. January, February and March is getting milder, so by March the snow might start to go. But yeah, so not sure I want to do 3 days just yet. So I did say 3 days at times 10, which compared to is it 3 days? Can you do 2 day seasons? I actually don't even know. Maybe it's 2 days at times 10. But 3 days at times 10 is not much different to what I'm doing these at times 3. So, right, so that's another contract finished. Very aware of the fact that I really need to keep this car of mine moving now, because suddenly the Massey Ferguson has managed to catch up with its mulching, and clearly don't want him mulching what I've not harvested yet, and I'll bet he would as well. Crazy workers. Right, so let's just put that on a worker for a second. Let's sort out contracts, keep things moving along. So that's the baling one I've started. We'll go do a little bit of that in a moment. That's the one I've got with my equipment. That's the one I've just done. That's a nice payout. Cultivating 9, 27, 35. Okay, so they're fairly well spread. I could do some fertilising contracts if ever I end up with little else to do. There are still a couple of harvesting contracts. Yeah, sugar beet and stuff though. Right, okay, so let's stick with it. We've got the gear. So, where is he currently? Up here somewhere. Field, oh no. Over here, field 30. 36, is that? Right, okay, so field 36 is where we're at. So 40s and high 20s is kind of what we're looking for. 27, 42, 46. 46 is the biggest payout, makes sense to take that. So then we come to here. Oh, it's very close, look. Go oi. Come here. I ought to figure out, you know, sending a worker to a field and getting him started straight away, but you know what that'll do. Right, so I'll take over on the combine. Wait for the game to catch up. Oof, that was a nerve-wracking moment for sure. Target is unreachable. Helpful, thanks very much. Having volume, 2,400 litres, okay. Right, not sure how we're doing for time. How about I carry on with this, because I do want us to leave some time for doing some grass work. Wow, even in FS22 you still get slow moving traffic. Okay, so harvest is done. Actually the mulching's nearly finished as well. That won't be long behind. Here we've got 11,372 litres of soybeans. Pretty good, because much more than that, and it would have been too much for the trailer. So I can live with that. Quite happy. Oh, it should change down a couple of gears though. Yeah, so Marisson has leveled out at the best price just by, I think, like €8 a 1,000 litres. But you know what? It's also closer, so fine. It's slightly, well, so it's not closer. I suppose I have to, actually, you know what? I have to pay for the train rental, so maybe it isn't cheaper, but it's fine. If I come down to this corner where we usually get the train and send it backwards, it shouldn't cost too much. And, you know, across the 12,000 litres we've got all but, it should be okay. And it's slightly quicker than going all the way to Les Jardins de Fermière with this tractor and this trailer full, because it would take be a really slow journey. So it's fine. No, I think that must be the mulcher. So when we've unloaded, there's the train just going past. It won't take it long to come back either. Oh, I did forget to say, I'll still the indicators on. I changed into warm but dry weather clothing. Oh, no, wrong way, sorry. Oh, there goes a sign. It's a sign, I've seen a sign. So we've got a nice Massey Ferguson hoodie and a nice pair of work trousers. Just didn't need the wet weather gear anymore, so changed outfits. I meant to do it in the last episode and I forgot, as usual. Right. I'll put the time down to ×2 because I don't want it to get too dark before we can start doing a little bit of grass work. Yeah, probably need to remove the old sunglasses, don't we? Actually, you know what? I could take them off. Just take off the sunglasses. Where are sunglasses? Maybe they're prescription glasses. Yeah. Just eyes look a bit weird though, don't they? Oh, maybe not. Okay, fine. Good. Right, so let's bring this over here. And I think the trigger's here, right? So I'm going to need to put the thing on. Oh. There we go. Yep. Train is going to arrive soon. 2.4 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers. He's going further away. But yeah, I put the time down to times 2. The light was going, and unless the train hurries up, I might need to put it down to times 1. In fact, let's do that. I don't want to risk, because it's a nice area. Part of the reason I want to show the grass work is just because we're in a different part of the map we haven't been to yet. So, you know, may as well. Oh yes, yeah, so we also got a notification while we're waiting that our worker had finished. Oh, but he hasn't, is he? Oh, well, fine. There's a little bit tight, so I've got to do a strip at each end, basically, and go along the top. So, fine. Come on then, train, let's have it. And our cultivating is nearly done. That's him over there. Wow. Okay, I'll meet you in a minute. So here we go. There's our field. I went and got the worker, just started on that edge. So he's done that edge now. I just need to do a little bit of tidying up here and there, and that is the mulching done. Yeah, soybeans are in the train. So much we get. We've got a rough idea, right? About 18,000 litres. No, not quite that. 16,000 litres. 16,000 years. 15,710. Yeah, all right. Right. Let's go do a little bit of mowing, shall we? Right, here we are at field number 2, where we've got our hay contract. I just thought I'd show a little bit of this. I know I've done a lot of baling contracts on Elm Creek, but I haven't done any yet on here. And I just thought it's a nice area of the map we haven't been to yet. So you know what? Click that one. I love the real. You really get the. You can really hear that we've got 2 mowers on this tractor. The stereo sound from in the cab, from having both of them, is really good actually. Again, as usual, having boundary issues. Very good. But yeah, so I mean, this will be the usual. You know, we'll mow the grass, ted it, row it, bale it, sell it. It's worth a fair bit. Right, contract on field 46 is finished. There goes another one. There we go. And it's quite a big area, this actually, and mercifully, compared to all the ones, pretty much all the ones that we've done on Elm Creek, is flat. Bonus. So yeah, I did just get this started a little bit between episodes, but yeah, I just thought we'd do a little bit. And I say what we should end up with as a result is some at least 1 or 2 hay bales left over. So we've got, you know, a few extra ones. Not that we're short of hay for the sheep, to be honest, at this point in time. They're still using the first one I gave them, and I ended up buying 4, perhaps a little bit optimistically. But it's fine, you know, every little helps, as they say, and you know, it's a contract that's not cultivating, so it's a little bit different. I will go over to fertilising contracts. We've got our sprayer and barely used it, so may as well do that. Also, in fact, if we get any growth on our grass tomorrow, then I might spray that field as well. AI worker has completed their task. Oh, that was a bit silly. I should have gone in and stopped them when the contract was finished. Okay. So actually financially today's been a pretty good day, and if I get a few more contracts done before the end of the day, then we've got a fair chance of breaking even for the first time. Let me just, we'll just put a work on this for a second, just while we just go and have a look at the state of finances and see how things are doing. Wow, he needs all the lights. That's quite unusual. So, what was I going to do? Oh yes, that's right. Contracts first. So this one is complete. That's that one. Okay, need to keep that one because it's the kit that we've got. So where are we? Field 42, field 35, field 47. $47 or 37? 47, right next door. Done. So that means we should be able to get job over here, create job, field work, target position. If only I could see, would be here, like that. Start job. Why on earth did he come and turn? Now, that's a bit odd. So when you're doing a job like rock picking, right, and it's not an obvious thing to say where you've been and where you've not, why, that's fine. Why on earth would he have turned that way when he got to the bottom of the field? That's very strange. Oh, anyway, what we were supposed to be doing, let's get back on it, stop being lazy. I was going to look at our finances because actually, yes, we've got our first day in the black. Awesome. We'll get at least one or two more contracts done before the end of the day. So that's really good news. It's not always going to be like that. We got lucky. We just sold, you know, whatever it was, 15 grand's worth of crop. But, you know, I haven't sold any pallets today. I've still got all the potatoes to sell. What are potato prices like? Oh wow, look at the grain elevator. We could do getting a load on the trailer actually and getting some sold, couldn't we? Because the last time I looked, Marathon was the best. Actually, no, Marathon wasn't the best price. And frankly, I don't want Marathon to be the best price. Unless I wonder if I can unload the pallets into the silo. I assume not, but you never know. But yeah. So, we're probably coming up on a good length. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get some of this done. I'm going to carry on with this contract. We'll get our cultivator working a lot more as well, leave him busy. And I might at some point swap machinery, just otherwise I'm taking a pee a little bit, aren't you? But yeah, it's a lovely part of the map up here. And actually, you know what? This would be a cracking field. I know you'd have to buy it and turn it, but this would be a cracking field to put a yard in because it's big and it's flat and it's got all that space behind. I'll come in the map a minute, and is that real space? Oh yeah, there's another field over there. Yeah, this would be a great place to put a farm. You are a bit kind of, you know, away from everything up here, but it's a lovely part of the map, really nice. Good work, Mr. Worker, you're done, all right? Don't get too enthusiastic, we're done here. We are done. Right, well, that must mean I need to get this dude back down to the store and get our next lot of equipment. So Tedder and Windrow are next. Get all this dried and carry on with it. But I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. I think we go down here. You know, don't forget to hit the bell notification, all that stuff, as I always say. So, whoa, apologies for that. But whatever you do take care of yourselves. and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.